Okay, that was weird. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone had a good weekend, having a good week so far. Got some film news to talk about first. Some pretty disappointing news that came out today, which, we'll get to it whenever we get there, but I already got the stuff pulled up. We'll see if there's any sports news or not. But starting off with first official look at the Fox X-Men in Avengers Doomsday. So it's probably the last time we're ever gonna see him. But yeah, pretty cool. Michael has now made $1 billion at the global box office. I still haven't seen that movie. The live action Moana is tracking to be the biggest Disney live action flop of all time. Oh boy. It only made $95 million worldwide on its $250 million budget this opening weekend. It is expected to perform similar to Snow White. Oh boy. Yeah, so say whatever you want about this Moana movie, whatever. I don't think anything could be nearly as bad as live action Snow White. I'll just gonna keep it a buck. The live action Tangled movie will officially release in 2028. So yeah, don't really know much about that. And then some sad news. Jurassic Park star Sam Neill has sadly passed away at 78 years old. Just absolute legend. Played Alan Grant in the original Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3. And then made his return several years later in Dominion, one of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen. Just shocking, happened out of nowhere. I'm still not sure what he passed away from. But just sad news to hear. The original Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies of all time. Just a great movie, absolute cinema. He's a pretty good actor. So, rest in peace to him. Happened out of nowhere. Marvel Studios reportedly wants 3 heroes to lead the next MCU saga. Oh boy. A Nightmare on Elm Street remakes officially in the works at Paramount. I might have already talked about that. I don't know. Hotel Transylvania 5 is officially in the works at Sony. I didn't even know there was a fourth one. I knew there was a third one, but I never seen it. But I've never seen the third one. Obviously, I haven't seen the fourth one. I've only seen the first two. The first one's pretty good. I would argue the second one is better than the first one. I actually saw the second one in theaters, so that was fun. But I guess this one's coming out fall 2027, so ways to go until that comes out. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday will officially be 2 hours and 46 minutes. Okay, good to know. Tickets go on sale next Friday. Jesus. Spider-Man Brand New Day is tracking to have the biggest opening of the year. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it's Spider-Man. It's projected to open to $230 million domestically. Toy Story 5 holds the current record with $160 million opening. But yeah, I remember last year someone had like some statement somewhere. I had like the dumbest take that Supergirl was gonna make more than Spider-Man. Yeah, that's gonna age like fine wine when this movie officially releases. Avengers Doomsday is the second longest Avengers movie ever. So, as you can see here, the first one, 2012, underrated movie, 2 hours, 23 minutes. Age of Ultron, 2 hours, 21 minutes. Infinity War, 2 hours, 29 minutes. Endgame, 3 hours and 1 minute. Guarantee if you cut out some of that unnecessary stuff like Professor Hulk and the Thor fat jokes, it wouldn't have been 3 hours long. And then Doomsday, 2 hours and 46 minutes. So, yeah. Xolo Maridueña will officially return as Blue Beetle in DC's Man of Tomorrow. So, yeah, I thought the Blue Beetle movie 3 years ago was pretty enjoyable. Saw that in theaters. I haven't seen it since, but pretty good movie. And Alvin and the Chipmunks reboot is officially in the works. Oh boy. I mean, why? I mean, those movies are funny, don't get me wrong, but is it necessary? Tom Holland says Spider-Man Brand New Day will have a big twist ending, so that should be interesting. Man of Tomorrow has one of the most insane superhero casts of all time. Okay. Well, we know Xolo's in it now. Yeah, we'll see how the movie does. Could be just another flop. And then unfortunate news today. The Batman Part 2 has been delayed again to February 18th, 2028. So by the time this movie comes out, it'll be almost 6 years since part one came out. I was still a senior in high school when the Batman, the first one, came out. I believe it came out around March 2022. I still had 2 months left of school to go. I'm 22 years old now. I was 18 back then. So yeah, I mean, if you've seen TCK's short, go subscribe to his channel if you love all movies and TV, stuff like that. He's great with news and stuff like that. But he put out a short where when the Batman in 2022 came out, he was in 10th grade. Now he's graduating college, and this part two still isn't out yet. So yeah, it's taken way too long for them to come out with this movie. It's already in post production, like it's ready to be released. Like I just don't get it. It was originally set to release on October 1st, 2027. Yeah, now we're gonna have to wait even longer. So I don't get the reason for this. I really don't. First official look at Robert Pattinson as Batman in the part two. So yeah, I mean, I like the shot of Batman in the rain. That's cool. Um, but still, like, there's no reason for the delay. The Odyssey opens to 99% Rotten Tomatoes. That doesn't surprise me. It's being hyped up as like one of the biggest films of the year because it's because Christopher Nolan directed it. So I guess he's a really good director. But that's pretty much it for the film stuff. Let's go see if there's any. All right. Second investigation, or no. Quiet trade will not be completed until investigation is over. So yeah, Kawhi was traded back to the Raptors for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and 2 first-round picks, I think, in like 2 seconds or something like that. But the trade's not canceled; it's just pending. It's not complete yet until this investigation is over. But basically, this has been ongoing since last year. Since like accusations got thrown out there that Kawhi was getting paid money on the table by a fraudulent tree planting company. That's how the Clippers were able to like give him that contract in 2019 or whatever. So that scandal's been going on for like the past year. So they're investigating that. So we'll see if Kawhi gets suspended or not because of this whole like aspiration scandal thing or whatever. But that's what basically this is about. So that trade's still pending. I think it's going to happen regardless. But we just don't know what the outcome is going to be. So yeah, MPJ is expected to be traded if the Nets cannot agree to an extension, which I don't think they should give him an extension because I don't think. I mean, you can use him as a mentor for the players that you drafted, but other than that, the dude's like 28, 29 years old already. I don't think it makes sense for Brooklyn to build around him, but he's on an expiring $40 million contract, so I don't think he's going to get paid that again, regardless of how good he plays. But teams interested: Warriors, Pistons, Bucks, and Bulls. And then I don't remember if I talked about this last week or not. But Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, who played for several years together in Miami, got into a physical altercation. In Las Vegas, Adebayo struck Hero. The altercation occurred at a practice court in Las Vegas hotel, starting when Adebayo approached Hero about comments the guard made critiquing the center on social media after their 7-year run in Miami ended. And Victor Wembanyama just got an extension. He signed a 5-year, $252 million maximum rookie extension. So he actually takes a pay cut to help out his team win. Wemby took a pay cut to help the Spurs continue to build around him, so that's very big of him. He could have signed a deal worth up to $303 million through the 30% Supermax, but did a 5-year, $252 max deal. So that's very honorable of him. And Tyler Hero was spotted at Summer League with visible swelling on his eye and cheek. The first look at the aftermath of Friday's altercation with Bam Adebayo in Las Vegas. Yeah, Jesus. Oh boy. I mean, he looks all right, but just a wild story, I guess. And then just players still available on the free agency market. LeBron still hasn't made a decision yet. James Harden's still out there. I just assumed he'd re-sign with Cleveland, but see if LeBron goes there or not. And then Jalen Duren's still here. He's a restricted free agent, so Detroit can match whatever offer he gets. Can facilitate a sign and trade if they want to. And you got Draymond Green, which obviously he's not going to sign anything until LeBron makes his decision because he declined his player option to help the Warriors get LeBron. DeRozan got waived. I just don't know where he fits. Kuminga is still available. I mean, some of these guys might retire, such as Kevin Love and Westbrook, but and for whatever reason, the Bucks extended Gary Trent Jr. 4-year, $64 million extension. Don't really get that, but I thought he would have went somewhere else for sure, but and then LaMelo had the Timberwolves press conference. Wizards shutting down AJ DeBonsta after just 2 games in the Summer League, averaging 25 points per game. So yeah, he's pretty much the real deal. So he's pretty much already for his rookie season. Okay, L rage bait right here, but whatever. And we got a second investigation. So the NBA is going to be opening a second investigation into Kawhi Leonard as part of the aspiration probe. The company discussed using Leonard in a marketing campaign, according to multiple former employees who spoke with The Athletic. This feels like a dead end. The absolute worst is Kawhi Leonard's contract being voided or him being suspended for a significant period of time, whether it's 40, 20 games or entire season. It all comes down to the evidence once found in the investigation. Of course, Leonard has denied any participation in the alleged aspiration scandal. So, yeah. And Victor Oladipo trying to make a comeback at a private workout with NBA scouts. So, I do hope he does make it back to the NBA. 2018 Oladipo for the Pacers was phenomenal. Then after being waived by Denver, Jonas Valanciunas officially leaves the NBA and signs a 2-year deal with the Euro League. I'm not even going to try and say that team name, but playing in his home country, Lithuania. I probably said it wrong. But he's out of the NBA, so he's going to go play in Europe. So good for him. Raptors legend. So that's probably the end of his NBA career, unfortunately. But Raptors legend, played for Grizzlies and Pelicans for a little bit. I think he ended up in Sacramento too for a little bit. And then they traded him to Denver. So one of the alternate uniforms has been leaked. But the jersey is gold and features gold throwback design with blue numbers inspired by the Rams' 1950s uniforms. Nothing's been confirmed by the team yet, but the Rams are scheduled to officially unveil 2 new alternate uniforms on July 23rd. So that's like, 8 days from now? But if these are real, they look pretty nice. Alvin Kamara will remain with the Saints after agreeing to a reworked contract per Teron Armstead. What? Despite years of blogs and rumors linking Kamara to other teams, the veteran running back has consistently said he wants to stay in New Orleans and retire as a Saint. The 30-year-old is entering his 10th NFL season after appearing in just 11 games in 2025. But yeah, so good for him. And then Bengals defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence, aka Sexy Dexy, looks noticeably slimmer and might be in the best shape of his career after being traded to Cincinnati. After being listed at 6'5", 350 pounds, Lawrence appears to have leaned out and is moving quick, putting in extra work ahead of training camp. After finishing 2025 with 0.5 sacks, Lawrence told ESPN he knows fans are asking if he's washed. So yeah, now that he's on, a good team now, team that has playoff aspirations, Super Bowl aspirations, team looking to end their playoff drought. I think he's going to be a lot more motivated. So I think he's going to have a really good year in Cincinnati. And they're going to need him to because they don't have Trey Hendrickson anymore. But yeah, he's grinding. So let's see what else we got. Lamar Jackson said he would switch to number 1 if he wins a Super Bowl. But just keep number 8, dude. Cowboys defensive end Charles Snowden has been suspended for the first 3 games of the 2026 season. Snowden's DUI arrest when officers found his SUV stopped on a retaining wall and had to wake him up before arresting him. Jesus. Okay. Guess every football player drinks and drives or does whatever. Jets quarterback Geno Smith has been cleared of all. Wait, what? I never heard about this. Criminal charges related to domestic incident that was under investigation. June 21st, after a woman accused of assault, responsibilities to a special needs child, but no criminal charges will be filed. Still dealing with a separate traffic citation after allegedly driving 70 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour speed zone. Failing to produce a driver's license during the stop and issues involving a mismatched vehicle tag. Oh boy. I mean, Jesus. Then I guess an episode of that quarterback show came out and Baker Mayfield's on it and he's talked about, CJ Gardner-Johnson. Packers have signed linebacker Isaiah McDuffie to a contract extension. 286 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 interception, 5 pass breakups, 1 forced fumble. First 99 overall. Stafford joined the Madden 99 club first time in his career at 38 years old. Jesus. And then Jake's favorite player, Fernando Mendoza, as 74 overall. So I guess the Madden ratings leaked or whatever. But according to Evan, those are whenever these leaks come out, they're always fake or whatever. So I don't know if they're real or not, but yeah, Aaron Donald could be coming out of retirement. So yeah, that's just going to be unfair if Aaron Donald comes out of retirement and plays with Myles Garrett. I mean, from what I've heard Aaron Donald retired because he lost that fire for the game or whatever. I mean, it's happened before. I mean, Gronk came out of retirement to play with Brady in Tampa Bay. But we still don't know if it's going to happen or not. But Seahawks are being sold for a record of $9.6 billion. What is it with teams selling after they win a championship? Like the Celtics did the same thing after winning their first championship in 16 years. Oh, the Celtics are for sale. Same thing here. Seahawks win Super Bowl. They're being sold. Like what? Let's see. Just 7 NFL draft picks remain unsigned nearly 3 months after the draft. Raiders, Fernando Mendoza. Rams quarterback Ty Simpson. Patriots edge Gabe Yakis. Cardinals quarterback Carson Beck. Steelers quarterback Drew Aller. Raiders corner Jermod McCoy. And Texans offensive lineman, not even going to try and say that name, Marvin Harrison Jr. is going viral after showing off his massive physique training with Cardinals teammates. So that's pretty good. Jesus Christ. Yeah, hope he has a good year. He's had a rough couple of years since he was drafted. I think we're caught up on the football stuff. right, so to end things off, we'll do way too early quarterback tier list based on how I think they'll do in the upcoming season. So we'll start off with Malik Willis, signed with the Dolphins. We'll put him in serviceable. Just the supporting cast around him doesn't look good at all, especially at wide receiver. Jalen Tolbert and Malik Washington, yikes, that does not look good. Shedeur Sanders, really only gets talked about because of his name. I mean, just yikes. Just not that good, if I'm being honest. Aaron Rodgers, still good. Still gonna have to play, obviously, but it's his last year. So Drew Aller hasn't played, so we don't know what we're gonna see out of him. I'm not even sure if he's gonna play at all, but Stroud, I'd say serviceable. He just hasn't looked very good since his rookie year, so I don't know if it's a confidence thing or something. He just panics a bit much. Daniel Jones had a solid year for his ACL. Anthony Richardson hasn't looked very good. I mean, I'll probably take him over Shedeur, but at least Shedeur can throw the ball. Trevor Lawrence, I guess serviceable. I mean, he's at his ups and downs at times, but Cam Ward, I think he'll be good. I think he'll have a breakout season this year, especially with a much better receiving core. Bo Nix, heavily overrated, but good. Say he's good enough. Mahomes is regressing, but I'd still put him in great, but he's not elite anymore. Okay, I don't even know who this is. I think this is Quinn Ewers. Yeah, just not very good. Same with Justin Fields. Not very good. Kirk, still serviceable. Still a serviceable Burge quarterback. Mendoza hasn't played, but I think he'll be like top of serviceable or bottom of good. Justin Herbert, elite quarterback. His offensive line was banged up this year, but still was able to push the Chargers to the playoffs. Top 5 quarterback, in my opinion. Dak, I don't think he's great, but I think he's good. Like, I'd take him over Bo, honestly. He has his moments. Jackson Dart, just not that good. Jalen Hurts, I don't think he's good, but I think he can be serviceable at times. I guess top is serviceable. I guess I don't think he's that good. So he looks without AJ Brown. Jaden Daniels, good. I would take him over Bo, honestly. Maybe take him over Dak if he can stay healthy. Caleb Williams, good, not great. Goff, I guess we'll put him over Rodgers, I guess. If we're talking prime Rodgers, hell no, but he's all right. All right, Drake May, elite quarterback, proved that last year. Went through 3 top 5 defenses to get to the Super Bowl in his second year. And he's only 23, 24 years old, extremely mature for his age. top 5 in passing yards. Good arm. His accuracy is unreal. You can argue the schedule all you want. You can't control who you play. But doesn't change the fact went through 3 top 5 defenses to get to the Super Bowl, which is very impressive. Jordan Love, he's kind of weird because he's just too inconsistent. Sometimes he looks great. Sometimes he looks not great, but probably bottom of good, I guess. Kyler Murray, serviceable. I'd probably take him over Hurts. JJ McCarthy did not have a good year at all. Yeah, he'll go in yikes. I mean, he had his moments, but just wasn't that good. Michael Penix, he's always hurt though. Like, I think he can be serviceable, but he's hurt though. Like, he's had several Achilles tears. All right, Tua goes in yikes. I'd probably take Dart over him, but just not very good. Bryce Young is serviceable. He might be better than Stroud at the moment, but because recently he's looked better than Stroud. But all right, Tyler Shough. Shough will go bottom of good. He had a pretty good year when he was made the starter, so I think he has potential. Baker, I'd say great. I mean, he was in MVP talks for a bit. Jacoby Brissett, serviceable, like bottom of serviceable. Matthew Stafford, I know he just won MVP, but to be fair, he had Puka Nacua, but 38 years old, still playing well. Geno, yikes. Yeah, just not good. Just didn't have a good year. Ty Simpson, probably not going to see him play for a while, but Purdy, he's more of a system QB, but I'd definitely take him over. Probably over Dak for sure. That's probably where I have him at. Sam Darnold, I'm taking him over Dak and Caleb at the moment. Don't even know who this is, honestly. Lamar, still an elite quarterback. I know he had a down year, but still elite. Joe Burrow, the same. And Joe Flacco, say still serviceable. Serviceable bridge starter, backup. Deshaun Watson. Yeah, just not good. Then Josh Allen, probably the best quarterback in the league. Got to go in elite. Just amazing playoff moments. He's got clutch moments. I know he's had his playoff failures, but still just an amazing player. But yeah. Well, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.